Hi everyone, delonewolf here and welcome back to the Sunday recap, my weekly vlog where I talk a bit about my last week in games and another EVE Online week this week. Managed to play a decent amount, especially in the first part of the week. I got out there and did a little bit of exploration, still in a Mars space, and it's really not busy there, which does mean that you can find some good sites pretty easily. And in fact, on one of my runs in Detail, there was a 3 out of 10, a 4 out of 10 and a Sancha Vigil in the system while I was there all alone. So I managed to do all 3 of them. Drop rate unfortunately not that good, but the 4 out of 10 did drop me 2 good faction pieces. But overall, yeah, pretty nice time to just relax, explore, and you can pretty easily, quite often, find good combat sites at this point, at least where I'm flying in a Mars space. But after that, I had to do a BPC run because the jobs were done, and they're really good news as well, I would say. Prices are up, especially for the freighters. I think it's the Charon that's up to 30 million for a BPC of a Charon. So all of them are very expensive, selling really well. And that's of course very nice. My margins are absolutely huge on the freighter BPCs, but while doing that I actually took a Tengu this time because I also decided to move the first couple of blueprints into Galente space as part of my preparation for, well, what I think is going to come next for EVE Online. It's going to be the big faction warfare update. I do think CCP will build a bit of a story around that, and well, as I've said a couple of times at this point, my hope is that I can then take part in that by just pledging my allegiance to the Galente Federation and being able to choose activities that don't completely nuke my reputation with the other empires, so that I can still fly everywhere. That for me is very important. I want to be able to basically go anywhere in EVE Online with my main character, and so that's what I'll be focusing on. We will see how it works out, but at this point, yeah, we're trying to get the transition going from flying mostly in a Mars space to flying mostly back home in Galente space. My character is Galente after all, and so the first few steps for that have been set. I think I'm just slowly going to keep moving BPOs in there that I want to either research or make copies for. Then we'll start exploring Jida and Dodixie for the BPC business part of things, and after that we'll move our PI business as well from Detail back to Galente space. Still not sure which system I'm going to take there, but a couple of you guys already mentioned that there's some relatively cheap ones when it comes to the taxes, so we'll take a gander at all of that and then we'll decide which way to go for PI. But yeah, that's my plan at the moment in EVE Online. It's gonna be pretty slow because I still want to make sure that I consolidate everything in the right stations, but that transition has now officially started. I got a couple of ships as well that I moved around in order to get the basis of operations stocked with all the right ships so that I could easily jump clone and still do everything wherever I want. And so we're in that preparation mode. It is summertime, don't need to go all hardcore on EVE Online, but it's a good time to play a little bit, stay in touch with the game, and basically get ready for potentially what comes next. I think it's going to be after the summer that things will start to ramp up there, but we're of course waiting for news from CCP, and honestly in the next few months of the summer I wouldn't expect all that much. CCP did announce that they're going to do live streams like every couple of weeks, I think it is, throughout the summer, but the first ones I think are mostly just some recaps, gonna be about like the Photon UI, their plans for EVE Online, stuff that we've already kind of seen, that's kind of just out, and things like that. But later down the line they should also talk a little bit about their faction warfare plans. And yeah, my idea here again is my expectation is that they are building this narrative way of doing an expansion, and that it is going to focus on a faction warfare this time. So really curious about all of that. I will keep as close an eye on it as possible without stressing out about it, and then of course I'll keep you guys up to date as much as possible. But yeah, another week with only EVE Online, so a short one yet again. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and as always, I'll see you next time.